Hey, what's up, guys? It's CJ. I'm here with Mike and Richard, and we're going to bring another episode of Superhero Sundays. We're going to get into Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then possibly bringing in Mutants into the MCU. But before we get into all that, don't forget to like and subscribe, because any and all support is greatly appreciated and helps us impact the community. So with all that being said, roll the intro. Man, I don't know what else. I have another question for the Falcon and Winter Soldier, or just Marvel in general. Anything else you guys noticed before I ask something?
No, I just really think I'm really interested in how they're going to bring the Power Broker into the MCU. And is this going to be how bringing mutants, perhaps? Because he's giving people abilities, enhancing them and stuff like that. Maybe he found a way to jumpstart a specific gene in people to give them the powers.
Is Power Broker the same person or company or whatever that what's his name went to become Deadpool?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's the same company, but that would be interesting. That would be an interesting way to bring in the Power Broker. You know what? That's a really good question. Really good question. Yeah. I don't have an answer for that, but that's a really, really good question. It'll make me watch Deadpool again.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Because do they have something where Deadpool is going to actually enter into?
Yeah, you said the MCU is going to have Deadpool 3, and it's going to be the only rated R movie that they're going to have. It's kind of brilliant because I really want Blade to be a rated R movie, but that's not going to be rated R, so that's kind of lame. But it is that Deadpool is going to be the only rated R MCU movie.
If it's not rated R, then it's not worth watching.
Isn't that a real Deadpool?
It's one of those characters that be rated R. It needs to be.
It'll be on Hulu, right?
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, that could be a way, like Richard said, if Power Broker Company, if that was the company or, where Deadpool got his powers, that would be a way to bring Deadpool into the MCU. That's a good.
Mutants in general.
And mutants in general.
He was the one that was making mutants and selling them to. Wow, that's actually, you know what? That's almost perfect.
Perfect.
Because
perfect.
In Deadpool, he was selling them off. He was selling mutants off to governments. He was creating these mutants and then selling them off and shipping them off to people. So, I mean, wow.
Good job, Richard. The DC writer trying to contribute to Marvel. All right, Richard, I see you.
I'd rather be a Star Wars writer, but that's okay.
But, to be honest, I don't think I've heard anybody talk about that or even link those two together. But that would be a great way to
introduce him.
To introduce not just Deadpool, but mutants. This guy that's creating them and selling them off or releasing them out into the world to cause havoc. And him to make money and stuff like that. That's
perfect way.
That wouldn't be a bad way to do it.
Yeah, we'll have to watch Deadpool again and see the small details.
I will watch it again just for that.
That would be crazy if that was a company, and that means that Marvel thought about that a long time ago of a way to bring Deadpool into the MCU. That they thought about that.
Deadpool's Fox, and I'm sure they didn't think about buying Fox yet, but that would be a great way for them to think of writing this show and bringing in the mutants that way, because
that would be amazing
for you. It's just something that no one's ever really referenced.
Yeah.
Wow, that's that you got me. I'm sold.
Yay, I'm relevant on the show.
Hey. Well, if you're since you're sold, Mike, on that, would you watch a 4-hour Marvel movie that has the mutants, that has the Avengers all coming together? Would you watch a 4-hour Marvel movie like DC, like Zack Snyder did?
If it was a 4-hour movie where they introduced mutants, the Fantastic Four, and the Avengers, yes, because Marvel and their staff of writers and that sort of thing actually do a far better job of executing. So that 4-hour movie would be no waste of content.
I mean, I would watch a 4-hour Deadpool movie So
Either way, right? Yeah.
I'm down.
Well,
I'm game.
I think I will watch it. I think it'll be not only for, of course, Marvel, and it'll be very entertaining, but as far as a marketing thing, because in the future, movie theaters are going to be totally different because of COVID and everything. So you're limited to your crowd that can go to the movie theater. So if you're going to go to the movie theater, you're going to go to a show, you're going to be entertained, you want to be there to actually see something amazing. So they had a 4-hour movie, and you're limited to your audience. You're going to have 2 hours of a movie, a big break, and then another 2 hours to finish it all off. So that would be something cool to see if they do something like that in the future, a big, long movie for Marvel. I will be down to watch it. I will go to theater to see that.
Movie theaters are they're going to be coming
slowly
back?
Open. So yeah, I mean, in the future, I wonder how they're going to do their movies, because now I think Black Widow is going to be in theaters now, right? Now it's going to be on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Spider-Man movie. Only in theaters.
Only in theaters. Anyway, audience out there, what about you guys? Would you guys want to watch a 4-hour Marvel movie? Or do you think Zack Snyder killed it and you don't want to do that anymore? Let us know in the comments down below. Again, overall, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I'm excited to see what they're going to do, what storyline they're going to come up with, and how they're going to connect everything. Again, on this show, we want to recognize real heroes in real life, and we're going to honor a nurse that is a real hero. Shama Zumani has been a CNA for 15 plus years. She was inspired to go into the medical field after her husband was diagnosed with cancer. So caring for him and also an ill child made her want to go to school so that she can provide that care for others. While her husband and son had several extended stays at the hospital, she realized how important the support of a caring nurse can be to patients. She's a great mother and also a loving grandma to her family. Congratulations. Thank you for what you're doing. Continue to work hard. We need you on the front line, and you are helping people's lives. So congrats. All right, that concludes another episode of Superhero Sundays. Tune in next week. You can hear us kind of spit off and have fun again, and talk about some cool subjects. Tune in next week. Thanks, you guys.